We're at the Stockport Sports Village for Stockport Town versus Prestwich on a Monday night fixture. After 3 games so far this season in the league, Prestwich have still yet to get the first win, so it's really important we get the first one tonight and just make sure we're not sticking near the bottom of the league and get up to at least mid-table. This is Matchday. Coming up on midweek match day, the best of the action from the Stockport Sports Village. We hear from Hayes fan Chris Matheson and post-match comments from Chris and Luke as we play under the ascending planes. Stockport Town lost their first match this Saturday after winning their opening 2 games. However, with this being the only game in the league tonight, a victory for Stockport Town will put them top. And a win for Hayes will move them all the way up to mid-table, but are currently in the relegation zone with just 1 point from our opening 3 games. We need to get it tonight, we really do.
My name's Danny Webber. Why don't you subscribe to the YouTube channel Prestwich Hayes?
Prestwich struck first after just 12 minutes, catching Stockport Town as they tried to play out from the back, and Rob Lowe pounced for his first goal for Hayes. But right on the stroke of half-time, a looping ball caught the Prestwich defence out and George Cattell was there to get things level. At the break, I spoke to Hayes fan Chris Matheson. Well, it's half-time at Stockport Sports Village and it looked like we was about to go in 1-0 up at half-time, but a late equaliser. What are you thinking right now?
Same as the rest of the season, playing a lot of good football. We're just missing that cutting edge. We're creating chances, but we're just lacking that person to actually put the ball in.
Yeah, it seems to be the same old story today. Do you think we can do it in the second half?
I don't see why not. We'll just keep going, plugging away. We are creating chances, like I said, we just need someone to get on the end of them and put it in.
Yeah, and prediction for the final score?
3-1 Hayes.
3-1.
3-1.
3-1, okay. And last question. What was your first gaming console?
Oh, the original PlayStation. Classic. Abe's Odyssey. Can't beat it.
I remember Abe's Odyssey, but that still makes me feel a little older. All right. Thanks very much, Chris. Thank you. Enjoy the second half. In the second half, Chris's 3-1 prediction sadly slipped away. Both sides pushed for a winner with Dre Taylor coming the closest with his cracking effort, but it ended all square at 1-1. So 1-1, fair result?
I'd say so, on a balance of play, yeah. Obviously, we always want to win games, so there was a little bit of disappointment towards the end because we've not won still. But like I've just said to the lads in the changing rooms, it only feels like a bad result because of the way we've started the season in terms of we've not won yet. A point away at Stockport Town, who've won 2 of their first 3, is not a bad result. They'll beat plenty of teams here, obviously. Astro as well. We're not used to playing on Astro. I know a few teams playing it, but I always prefer the grass, as I'm sure most people do. So on the balance of play, a draw was definitely the fair result, and we need to keep our heads up because we did do some good stuff. And the most important thing, as we've been saying to him so many times, is if we don't win, we make sure we don't lose, and that's what we did. There's a few airy moments for both sides towards the end. I think for a neutral, it would have been good, but your heart's in your mouth every time they played that diagonal. We got caught out a few times, but yeah, definitely a fair result, yeah.
Yeah, I think especially in the first half, going 1-0 up and then losing that lead right at the end of the first half, what did it feel like at that moment going in at half time?
Yeah, we've discussed that in the changing rooms. I think it's just managed the game. I think there was 2 minutes left in the half, and we're trying to just play in our own third. Which, look, we should just clear the lines. Let's get up the pitch. Let's see the half, and we'll go in and start to address. Because listen, we was under pressure quite a lot that first half. But credit to the boys. I think they dug in and defended really well. Obviously, we wanted a breather. You've got to keep hold of the ball. You've got to control it, get a bit of possession. And fair play to Stockport. They didn't give us the time to allow us to play our game. So we had a lot of defending do first half. And I think it then just suckers you a bit when you concede right near half time when you've defended really well. But we'll learn from it and we'll move on.
Yeah, I think as well, after they scored that equaliser, it felt they were really getting on top at that point. And if that half was a few minutes longer, they could have actually got a second. So I thought it really come at the right time for us.
Yeah, it is never a right time to concede, but it was the right time for half time. I know what you mean when you're saying that, because it did feel like that. And I think they started the second half better. I think the first half, we started the better side. They started it second, which over the balance of players, I keep saying the draw was a fair result. But thankfully, the whistle went and it was 1-1, because you're exactly right. You are a bit vulnerable when you've just conceded. And if they'd have scored again, then we would have had a difficult task on our hands. So it was good that we went in 1-1.
Yeah, and I'd say one more positive: we are actually unbeaten away from home this season. So I think that's everything from me. So thanks, Luke. Thanks, Chris.
No problems. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks again to all the lads and the fans what have come watching. It's appreciated.
Thanks very much.